Okay, Whalers fans, I'm here with Danbury Whalers head coach Phil Esposito, and coach, tonight a big 9-0 win over the Watertown Privateers. You got up to a very fast start. 53 seconds into the game, Ryan Patch lights it up for you guys, and that had to be something you were very proud of at the start of that game, to come out with such a quick start.
Well, that's something that we work on and something that we thrive on. Having that start like that every game. When we get to jump on teams and stuff and we get a lead, we play pretty good with the lead. I know over the last couple of weeks we've been having some problems, with closing out games and maybe even starting games off that strong and trying, then we all of a sudden we come on later on in the game to try and get back in it and we run out of time sometimes. So it was a big thing for us to get started right away, and it's a big thing for us to do that every game. When we do that, we're pretty successful. It was nice to have everybody back in the lineup together, tonight even with the new additions that we got. And right now we're in that situation where we're kind of putting everything together right at the right time, and we're climbing the mountain, and we're going to be ready to go for playoffs.
Now, you have to be happy with how your defense played tonight, especially you have the additions coming back. You have Steve Brown coming back and James Sanford on top of somebody else coming back soon. Now, how important is it to have those guys clicking, especially this close to playoff time down the stretch?
Well, it's real important to have that veteran status back there in the back in front of the net. We haven't had that, for the last couple of weeks, and it kind of hurt us a little bit on the road and some games that we did play because, I got rookies and stuff that are, first-year guys who are going from playing, 12 to 14 minutes a game to guys that are playing they were playing 30 minutes a game now all of a sudden because we had lost, Steve Brown, and we lost a couple other guys, to injuries and Norcom being out and everything else. So, when we only have 4D and we got rookies playing 30 minutes a game, that becomes a problem at a little while. So, we got to ease those guys into being able to play those minutes, and they got to, after 3 or 4 years of playing pro hockey, then they can kind of try and absorb 30 minutes of the game. So I think it's just a big plus for us to get those guys back in the lineup, and the addition of James Sanford. I mean, we all know what he does. I mean, he controls the game most of the time when he's back there, and he did it again tonight, his first game back. So, it's just one of those things where we got to get all the pistons and everything lined up correctly, for the motor to be running as smoothly as it is right now going to the playoffs. And I think we're right there right now. We finally put everything together, and we just got to try and run through these last 10 games and then get ready for the playoffs again.
Now, tonight you guys only had one power play opportunity, which you connected on, but you had 8 other goals that all came at even strength. Now, is that something that you work on as a team and something that you're really proud of, that you scored all those goals at even strength?
Well, yeah, I don't, and we don't. I mean, obviously, we work at practice every day, and we try and create those opportunities. But I think I got some pretty good line combinations now, with with evenly distributed attributes of each line for our 3 lines. And I think it's real hard for other teams to stay with us with the 3 lines that we have. I mean, some teams have 1 line, they have 1.5 lines, they have 2 lines, but we have 3. I mean, I have 3 first lines basically. I mean, we got 9 guys that are just all starters, and they're all rolling right now, and things are going really well. And this is what we build for. This is what we do at the beginning of the year. We try and put these pieces of the puzzle together, and it all comes together at the end. And right now we're in a same fortunate situation we were in last year.
One last question, Coach. You have a few days off, and then on Thursday you go out for a long 4-game road trip. You're currently tied in first place overall with the Dayton Demons. Next week's going to be a big road trip. You have 4 big games. How do you get your team mentally prepared for a long road trip like that, especially when it's critical this late in the season?
Well, to be honest with you, I think it was harder earlier in the year, but now we're so used to it. I mean, we've been out there so many times, and that road trip is just so grueling and we've had some success out there too at the same time. So we've gone out there and done it before, and now that we got all, like I said, we got all the ducks in a row here, and everybody's kind of going in the same direction. I think we'll have a little bit, more potential to have a successful weekend out there. Obviously 4 games in 4 nights and being on the road on a long bus trip is a grueling situation, but something like I said, the guys have gotten used to it now and stuff. So hopefully they can buy through one more weekend, and we'll go from there.
Sounds great, Coach. Thank you very much for your time. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.